I have no doubt that you are as shocked as I was to see Judge Andrew Mineri handing down the sentences to the two men who have been tried and found guilty of being involved in these riots. William Nelson Morgan, for his role in the riot in Liverpool, a 69-year-old jailed for 32 months for violent disorder, 6 months for possessing an offensive weapon, a kosh or something, which it took three policemen to take from him, to overpower him and remove it. What was essentially a baying mob throwing bricks and wheelie bins. You were at the front and you were participating enthusiastically. John O'Malley, 43, jailed also for 32 months for violent disorder. And it's both defendants want to apologise, their lawyers say. Paul Lewis, speaking for both defendants, said about Nelson Morgan, he has no experience of the custodial sentence that will follow. He accepts he acted in drink and was disinhibited by the presence of a large crowd. Both defendants are aware that they will receive sentences that are intended to provide punishment and to act as a deterrent. Both men want to profoundly apologise, not only to the families of those killed in Southport, but also to the police and to the public. This is a deterrent, in a way that the Rwanda scheme was not. This is personal, this is targeted, this is specific, and this is public. I can't think of a better deterrent. As Keir Starmer goes off to take his third Cobra meeting to hold his third emergency meeting, to preside over that, and he will chair the third Cobra meeting about the riots. And he says that the justice system has worked speedily to deal with people involved in the disorder, and the sentences send out a powerful message. Absolutely. But now, having demonstrated that the justice system can work speedily, I think it's incumbent on Starmer and the government to ensure that the justice system now continues to work speedily to pick up the backlog of the innumerable cases that have been left to linger for not months, not days, but years. We need a justice system which works. The criminal courts have demonstrated that they can do the job. Now we need them to follow through and ensure that that job is done properly. The justice system needs to be as repaired as the NHS needs to be repaired, as the police force needs to be repaired, as education needs to be repaired. And I don't see the blame squarely on the shoulders of the previous Conservative administration. I see it as something that is disintegrated because of the obsession and the introspection that was occasioned by Brexit and this sort of constitutional melee, starting with the Scottish independence, finishing with Brexit and the disintegration of the Conservative Party. It doesn't matter whether you support the Conservative Party or you support the Labour Party. It doesn't matter which tribal absurdity you go for. I think this tribal politics is of the past.
In your case, John O'Malley, for the offence of violent disorder, the sentence is 32 months imprisonment. In your case, William Nelson Morgan, for the offence of violent disorder, the sentence is also 32 months imprisonment. That sentence intended to reflect that offence and the associated offence of possessing an offensive weapon. For the associated offence, there will be a concurrent sentence of 6 months imprisonment, reflecting, as I have, the principle of totality. The total sentence is therefore one of 32 months imprisonment in your case. Because of your possession of the weapon, I am also satisfied that it is necessary to make a serious violence reduction order to protect the public from future harm. It will last for a period of 2 years and will not take effect until you are released from custody. Those are the sentences of this court. You may now both go with the officers.